Warning, the Weeabros Show is a spoiler cast. Get out of here if you don't want to know if Krillin dies or some shit. Welcome to the Weeabros Show, episode 2. In this episode, we're going to talk about Hunter x Hunter.
You're really bad at hard cutting, aren't you?
There you go. That's an intro.
I'm John.
Here's John.
Diego,
Bob.
you want to go for it?
I'm Diego.
And Darren's Bob. That was smooth
What?
as gravel, guys. Smooth as gravel.
Did you expect him to be Wes? Come on now.
You know, that's a good point. Sorry. No, wait, I was checking. Did your controller go off? That's fine, don't worry about it then. Oh, nothing, I forgot Jade's controller goes. Wow. He was playing Shadows Immortal.
Very professional.
Over to no.
Man, we are just off the hook professional right here. Welcome, audience. This is the Super Weeabros. I hope you didn't expect any more than this.
What were we
You
doing again?
know, there's a thing where if you murder somebody,
If you
you
want,
don't run up to the cops if you murder somebody. We're talking hypotheticals right here. If
Okay.
you murder somebody,
okay.
you don't run into the middle of the street or go to the cop and go, "Hey, how about that murder I did, right?" Because you're going, "Yeah, how professional. Welcome, audience." Like, it's the exact same fucking thing. There's just no blood in a dead body.
Look, the 3 fans that we have know why they are here, okay?
Excuse me, there's 4 now.
Oh, really?
4. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
welcome, 4th, then. But, well, they know why they are here, okay?
Diego,
Ooh,
Diego.
Giddy, we've added a 4th.
Oh, damn, man. Bring
Diego.
down the stations.
Diego.
Yes.
Diego.
Yes.
The fuck is your favorite character?
Huh? Wait, is that...
You know what? Darren's going just go, so I'm just going to go. What is your favorite character?
Wait,
in
do we
Hunter x
really
Hunter?
want to start like that? Do we want to, like, open up with
We've
a
already
general-
started, my friend. We
Let's-
have already started.
Jesus.
No,
4 minutes in.
no, you can't stop the hype
No,
train.
wait,
the hype
wait.
train cometh.
Let's
What
have...
is your favorite character?
You're killing Darren here. Let's have a general discussion first. Let's open up with an open forum, okay? We'll get to the
Darren,
questions in a minute.
Darren,
What?
Are you alive?
no, Darren. Do you just want us to do it?
Dude.
Do it. Yeah. Okay.
it.
Great. So we're trying to be more structured, but that's going as well as a fucking ton of bricks, isn't it?
Well, knowing both myself and John, we're going to get through 3 of these questions. And
In
it's
like
gonna
half
be
an
like-
hour.
It's going to be like 3 hours.
No. Well, the thing is, we're already at the 5-minute mark.
That's what I'm saying. We prepared.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask a question here. Why did you guys
go for
start
it.
watching Hunter x Hunter in the first place?
Why do we start Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Because Brody, the one guy that nagged the absolute shit out of me constantly.
Hmm?
He didn't finish it because I don't know, maybe he thought it was predictable, but he didn't see the end of the arc, the end of the last arc. So who knows?
So he pressured you into watching the series?
Peer pressured into a good show.
How
Oh
long
my,
was this
how
ago?
dramatic. Oh god,
Wow, I spoke like Yoda there.
maybe November-ish of 2013.
Oh, so
So
not
I'm
that far back.
I'm relatively late to the party.
Yeah, okay.
Relatively.
And
And I can speak for Darren if he wants.
but yay or nay, was it worth it?
Oh, totally.
Okay,
Sorry. Totally.
cool. All right. What about you, Darren?
I think I peer pressured into him.
Really?
I think it's just a chain of peer pressure, dude.
Well, not for me. I picked it up out of curiosity. So I missed the original run of Hunter x Hunter back in the 90s. And
I didn't even know that was a thing.
You didn't?
Like I knew of Hunter x Hunter, but not until I met you that I realized there was a 90s run.
Yeah. So apparently that
Um,
90s run was pretty famous all around, but I never watched it because in Chile it ran on cable only, and I'm poor. I didn't have cable. All right. So but I think a cousin of mine was a pretty big fan of it. I'm not sure. And that's where I heard it from, but I never really picked up my attention, so the years went by, whatever. But then when I heard that run in 2011 was going to start, I thought, why not pick it up now? Might as well, right?
So you watched it week by week for 3 years?
Yeah, from the start to finish, week by week.
Dude. There was several points in Hunter x Hunter where Darren was ahead of me because I took a break for like 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks.
Let me tell you, long ride. It's been a while since I felt that sort of thing, like with a long series ending. Like the most similar feeling to that would be Dragon Ball. Because
yeah,
I think Hunter x Hunter is the only series that I've neatly followed week by week. Because even with Dragon Ball, I missed a few episodes here and there. But with Hunter x
Dragon
Hunter,
Ball was such a mess to follow.
True, yes, because I mean I only watched that on TV, so I couldn't actually watch it in a sequence. But with Hunter x Hunter, I did. It was all the tools were there for me, so I was able to do it.
We're just going to go a little off topic for a second. I don't know how this is not Hunter x Hunter, obviously, but I don't know how Dragon Ball played out in Chile. But here's how it played out in Australia. So you went through the Saiyan. I think Dragon Ball itself didn't actually show up for like another few years after airing of Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew that.
We got through the Namek arc and the Android arc, and then we repeated the start of the Boo arc about 3 times before it finally finished. Because Cartoon Network absolutely refused to show anything else other than Dragon Ball Z when there wasn't new episodes.
So here's how I remember it, because I was there when Dragon Ball Z started here in Australia. When I was here back in like maybe year 1 or 2, that's like I already knew about Dragon Ball long before Australia had it. And then
relatively late to the party on a lot of things.
Yeah. I had been watching Dragon Ball for quite a while now. I think, as far as I remember, I had always watched Dragon Balls. As far as I have memory, like I don't know when I started watching it, so I was fairly young. That's what I can assume. But yeah, like I had already been watching it for a while, and then suddenly the news comes that Dragon Ball is gonna air here in Australia, and of course I'm hyped. But
I have to say that I didn't feel like what you're feeling for Hunter x Hunter. I didn't feel for Dragon Ball Z, even though I did watch it for so long. I felt it for GT, because GT I knew was the end of Dragon Ball Z.
Well, same here. I felt it for GT as well, not for Z.
Yeah, I didn't feel it. Oh, okay. I was say, the ending of Z was kind of a cop out. It's like, Oob's a thing.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I watched it all on TV, on national TV. There was this dedicated channel, and they usually aired a lot of anime like in the weekends in the morning. So from Dragon Ball to Digimon, bloody Hunter x Hunter, stuff like that.
Man, Chile has the life from the sound of it, other than being a third world country.
Anime, yeah, but anime has a really big following in
except
Latin
food,
America
but anime is great.
Yeah, no, anime has a really big following in Latin America in general.
That's really weird.
It's huge. It's very huge. It's bigger than here. Way bigger.
Oh, I imagine. It's not hard to be bigger than Australia in anything.
I suppose. Well, the country is quite large, geographically speaking.
So, not really. We're still pretty small.
Whatever, okay.
Actually, fun fact, you can fit Texas inside of Queensland. So anybody saying that Texas is the biggest thing ever, shut your fucking mouth.
Wow, so salty.
I'm not being salty. I just find it funny how there's so much pride for how big Texas is, yet you can fit it easily inside of Queensland. I mean, if we can't be prideful about our size, neither can they. This is going to be a dick swinging contest, and apparently the biggest dick can't enter. So, hey.
Well, yeah.
Not my fault. Anyway, so, Darren, you want to say anything from watching it, I guess?
From watching what?
Other than, did I actually peer pressure you into it, or did you just pick it up?
I'm sorry, you were talking about Dragon Ball Z, I wandered off.
Yeah, we did too. So yeah, did you want to say anything about, like, did I actually peer pressure you into it? I can't remember. I can't remember. Did I just tell you to watch it or what?
Yeah, you and Brody both told me to watch it.
God, when Brady was still watching.
And you're the one that was always like, so good, so good. It's so, dark and edgy at past 20 episodes.
Oh, right. And then I remember I had to keep on reassuring you for like the first 20 episodes. That's like, it will get good soon. I promise. So, okay. I'm going to jump down the list here because I told you guys that list of questions that I sent you guys is not necessarily in that order.
Do I have the questions? I don't think I have them.
Oh, I'm sending them to you now. God damn it. So one of the questions is favorite arc.
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't. You sent them to me yesterday. Sorry.
John.
Okay. Yep.
Before we move on too far.
Yep.
Texas can fit in Queensland 2.5 times.
2.5 times?
Yes.
Dude! Yeah, okay.
Queensland is 1,723,636 square kilometers, and Texas is only 696,241 square kilometers.
Yeah, science. Take that, Texas.
Good God, Texas.
And all of your university, college football, or whatever the fuck weird sports you guys have. So anyway, favorite arc. Diego, do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. Right at the top of my head, the most memorable one for me is probably the one with the tower and the duels and all that.
Oh, the tower arc. We'll just call it that.
Yeah.
How Gon and
because
Killua had to get money.
Yeah, it may not be the best arc or anything, but that's where everything really clicked for me.
It was also.
And it's
it'll be your answer for a later question, but that's where one of your favorite moments happened.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of key building blocks where it went from
and I guess it's where, and also it's pretty important because it's where Nen is introduced and where Killua and Gon are educated in Nen. So that's also very important. So you get to discover these secret abilities and all that stuff, and it's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, so that's sort of where the show went from being just a normal punch fest into, everyone has superpowers.
Yeah, see, that's where Hunter x Hunter became a unique show with unique abilities and not just brawlers and punches and stuff, like generic stuff.
I think that's one of my favorite things about Hunter x Hunter, really. It's like, it breaks down all the abilities into subset categories.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they necessarily follow those rules. They're still interesting in their own right. It's not just, some part of his body gets harder. No, they use it in some weird way.
Lewd.
God damn it, Diego.
You left it there, dude. You knew that was coming.
I should have known you better. I should have. Darren, do you have a favorite arc?
Greed Island.
Greed Island. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I thought all of us were going to say that relatively the same thing.
Maybe you're the most vanilla.
Maybe I am the most vanilla.
And why is Greed Island your favorite arc?
I just like the idea of just the whole
how they're like trapped inside of a game all of a sudden.
Yeah, and the whole they have to collect all the cards or whatever to get out, and it's I don't know, just and then it had one of my favorite scenes in the entire show in that arc. So
is it the volleyball scene?
Yes, it's the volleyball scene.
Yeah,
it's the volleyball episode. It's like this is an amazing episode.
Darren.
Yeah.
He hit the ball at the speed of light.
I hate you so much.
I love you too, Darren.
But I mean, yeah, it was my favorite arc. Just
everyone should watch Kuroko no Basuke, by the way.
No, everyone shouldn't.
Nice plug there.
Alright, so, well...
Bag.
You know what, I'm not even going to talk about that, because that's a whole can of worms I'm going to rant about. My favorite arc, which, Diego, could you guess my favorite arc out of all of them?
I don't think you've ever given me any clues regarding that, so I'll just...
Alright, think of recently the anime I've really been liking, and what arc is closest to that. No?
Tokyo Ghoul?
Yep, dark.
So the
dark,
Chimera...
edgy,
Chimera?
unnecessarily gory.
Chimera?
Close. Chimera arc is a close second for me, because, it was just too long. No, mine's the Phantom Troop arc.
Bloody hell, I forgot about that one, actually.
The Phantom Troop arc, dude. Like, a lot of shit happened there. Holy hell.
But you say dark and gory and stuff. I'd still say the Chimera Ant arc is darker and gorier than the Phantom Troop one.
I think blood-wise, Phantom Troop had more blood. You don't remember the massacre scenes?
Well, yeah, I know that it was more bloody, like, graphic, but the Chimera Ant arc was more, like, twisted graphic kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was more scary, more horrific. If anything,
yeah,
the Phantom Trip was more like a mafia kind of style.
It also had the whole psychological element of Killua trying to hunt down his prey and whatnot. Not Killua, Kurapika.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly my favorite one, if not for the fight with Uvogin and Kurapika. But honestly, just because it was a huge change in tone.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Well,
because that was sort of where like the darkness of the show was the edgy part of the show was starting to show itself, and then
Kurapika is the edgy character of the show, I would say.
Yeah, he is the not as lame, predictable Sasuke. So
why did you have to name that other person? There's no need to name him.
He who shall not be named.
Yes, please. I would rather that.
I'm sorry, Sasuke is a pretty good guy.
Can we code name as Darkness Faggot?
Emosuke?
Emosuke. I like that one. Emosuke.
Emosuke?
Yep. Emosuke. Yep. Let's go with that.
Dude, like, I don't know about you, but when you get older, you can't control it, but your hair changes. Sasuke's had a permanent emo buff for 15 years.
It's gotten worse.
It has gotten worse.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
Let's not get over that.
Hey. Leave Batshiha alone.
Yeah, Batman. I forgot he's Batman.
I will be the darkness. Nobody else will.
I'll be the hero they deserve.
Nobody wants me, but who cares?
Bane, Batman, same thing. I mean, that's what the Dark Knight Rises was about, right? Well, we got favorite arc then. Is there any one of your characters that are particularly emo that you like?
Emo characters that I may like from the show?
No, just what's your favorite character? He just happens to be emo. That'd just be a great segue.
What character from Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, what's your favorite character?
Oh, that one's easy.
I don't know, actually. Actually,
my favorite character is Biscuit.
A Biscuit, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, the fucking Hulk incarnate.
Yeah.
I like. I'm
I would
torn.
expect you to say Pan, huh?
Well, yeah, in terms of appearance, yes, but
Oh, okay. Wait, really?
Well, when she turned, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, okay. Keep moving.
Let's
the
not go
hype
there.
train cometh.
I think it's Leorio.
Leorio.
Yeah, Leorio. Leorio
Okay,
Paladin Knight.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like him. I like him. He's fun, and I like how hot-blooded he is, and I also like his outfit. It doesn't fit him at all.
Yeah,
and
he
like
wasn't.
And what I like about him is that he's a fun character, but he has a really good purpose and honest purpose behind him.
Yeah, he wasn't just the comic relief character.
Yeah.
That I thought he was going to be. Granted, he was used for that a lot.
But I think it's within reason because I think he is like that just to sort of cheer himself up.
Yeah, okay.
That's the way I see it anyway. So he's like maybe a bit sad inside, but he doesn't want to externalize those thoughts. So he tries to be as positive as possible.
Honestly, I'm just going to... This isn't even a question, but the most disappointing part about Hunter x Hunter was how underutilized the audio was. Like...
Well, at least he got some spotlight at the end.
We got to see his power right at the end.
Which was cool. Cool power.
It was really cool. And how does it make you feel that we're not going to see that for 3 years? At least.
Well, I may get tempted into picking up the manga. Whatever is left of it. Until the next hiatus, which is now.
Well, we may as well do that now. Darren, you going to pick up the manga?
Probably not.
Probably not?
I probably will.
Alright. Well, I'm sure as hell not going to pick up the manga. Because honestly, I enjoyed the world and stuff a lot, but...
Oh, right. Hang on. I did say that I was torn between favorite characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my second choice is Hisoka.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, my favorite character. Honestly, this ties to Sasuke. Sorry, Emosuke. I like Killua a lot. Like, I really, really like him a lot.
Hey, John.
Because of the whole lightning thing.
Godspeed.
I like the Godspeed and the whole
that's-
how he used the electricity to pinpoint the needle before.
No,
it
you
went
know,
into his head.
you may say that he's emo, but he really isn't, dude. He's just a
I'm not,
kid.
I'm not saying Killer was emo. No, I'm just saying the whole lightning thing. It ties to.
No, but
emo
you
skin
said
that way.
it's like emo skin. Oh, with the lightning abilities, you
'Cause
mean?
Yeah,
emo
with the
skin-
Chidori.
I really like the whole lightning thing.
Okay,
Like-
sure.
One of my favorite moments in this series, I'm jumping questions already, woo, was the fact how he shock his brain? Like, he used the electricity in his joints to catch the needle before it killed him?
Oh yeah, the dart. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the dart. Man.
That was
Oh,
really
man, that
cool.
was so fucking cool. What's your favorite moment, D?
Okay, so going back to the super tower thing, the duels.
Yeah.
The fight
right, yeah.
the fight between Gon and Hisoka.
Yeah.
I had never
Part where
felt.
he's getting aroused.
Yeah, no, but like
Swing!
Swing!
swing. No, the fight itself, like something physically happened to me, dude. Like I was getting shivers from the fight, and that had
Honestly,
never happened.
I think it was the resemblance to Dragon Ball.
I don't know,
Because
but I had
they
never
were in a
felt
tile
something like
arena.
that in years. In years,
Yeah.
like I had a physical manifestation of how much I was enjoying that scene, that moment.
Did you get an erection as well?
No, I got a shiver though.
I mean, if it wasn't only Hisoka, it would have been you too.
I got a shiver. That's something.
Well,
That
honestly,
is something.
if I had to think about it for you, I'd say like it also there shares a strong resemblance to Dragon Ball, the World Martial Arts tournaments. They
Yeah.
were in a tiled arena. They used the arena as a weapon
Yeah.
at one point. Like, and they
Plus,
couldn't step out
it
of
was
bounds.
so well animated and stuff. Like a lot of people argue that the one from the 90s was better animated than this one, but I didn't see that one, so I wouldn't know. So what I saw, what was there for me was great.
Yeah, fair
That,
enough.
that was like the best animation I've seen in years in a battle fight. Like no frame skipping, no bullshit animation shortcuts. It was all there. It was
All really
graphic.
nice
It was
angles.
perfect. Yep.
Except for the crotch angle.
And
I'm
you
glad-
can
I'm
tell-
glad they didn't animate the bump in his pants.
No, and you can tell that they put a lot of budget just for that scene alone.
Yeah.
Full of quality, dude. I love that scene. Best moment.
Darren, what's your favorite moment, if you can pull it out of the hat?
Merum versus the chairman.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that moment had a big payoff. Just because they built it up for how many episodes? Like 15, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the chairman coming and he's gonna beat the shit out of him. And
then it turned into pretty much a fight with a deity? Like an endurance fight with a deity?
yeah, just, the giant golden statue up behind him with the 100 arms or whatever. And
What was your thoughts on the whole training montage of Netero? Like, he had his whole training montage where he spent, like, what, a year punching in the wind?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
And praying, remember, praying. That's
And
very
Praying,
important as well.
praying and punching.
punch then pray, then punch then pray, and he did that, and he got so fast that it's
At punching and praying.
yeah, and then it kind of set him up as what you kind of knew he was throughout the thing. It's just like the ultimate badass.
Yeah.
Like
It's just too bad that he had one fight. No, 2 fights.
but even in that fight, he lost a leg and an arm.
And he still kept going.
He like my favorite moment during that entire fight was when the king takes off his left arm, and he's like, "Well, now you give up," and he's just like, "I don't need 2 arms to pray."
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
now
that's-
will you go? He's like, "No, I don't need 2 arms to pray," and he puts his hand up, and the fight continues. And then,
Yeah.
and then my favorite thing of all was the fact that at the end they're just like, "Yeah," and this entire thing happened over the span of a minute.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. It had
like the-
time creep beyond the fucking recognition.
Like the entire fight
That-
was like this was the span of a minute. even
Well,
though
that
it's
makes me
stretched.
think. That makes me think though, because they say it was a minute, but there were pauses in between the fight where they spoke to each other. What happened there?
I don't know, they were talking really fast.
Oh,
Little did you know I can pray with one hand.
Like, and then
I'll eventually checkmate him with. He'll eventually run out of all the patterns, and I'll checkmate him.
and then
Oh fuck!
and this scene, like, and then the way it ends with the chairman pretty much killing
the demon
himself.
face.
Oh yeah, that was so disturbing, dude.
I was about to say, Diego brought that up when it happened. He was like, wow, I think that's the most disturbing thing in the series was Chairman Netero's face when he died.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't the heartful, cheery fellow he put himself out to be.
Nah, he became a demon there.
He was a fucking demon.
And Meruem was genuinely scared.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when would the king run for his life?
I really like that as well, even though that fight was pretty much the end of the arc, more or less. They just decided to wait it out. Because that's how everything ended, was with radiation poisoning, so...
From the Nakalier bomb.
Yeah, so Chairman Netero did succeed, but it was a long game.
Let's make it clear. So Netero had a little nuclear bomb implanted in him, so whenever his heart would stop, it would blow up.
I had to kind of roll my eyes at how the explosion looked like a flower.
Well, it was called the Little Rose for a reason, though.
I know, but just from a writing standpoint, it's like, of course.
Oh, come on! It's just a creative. It's just a creative thing.
I know, like it was a cool thing, but it's like, cliche. Like, you know what? I'm glad they didn't go for the standard nuclear bomb. Because out of all the other creativity they did in this show from all the different abilities, I'm kind of glad that it was at least a little different.
Yeah, you know, the thing about that victory, that battle, it's more of a symbolic battle. You know that, right?
Yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was an endurance fight with the deity, and like overall,
and technically humanity won, not Netero.
Yeah.
It was humanity because humanity together like grew to such an extent that they acquired the technology to create such devices.
Like,
and
it's
that
one of those...
the ants were pretty much underestimating humanity.
That arc went for so long where it's like, of course there's so many different ways to interpret it. Like, you could say that, how I said it was an endurance fight between a deity and Meruem. You could also say that the Chimera ants couldn't endure the climate of humans. Like, it just they didn't belong. Like,
yeah,
there's so many different ways you can take it. Yeah. But, speaking of which, I was talking about how creative they are with abilities.
Mm-hmm.
What are yours? Favorite ability?
Favorite ability?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's complicated.
There's a lot of them.
Get back to me on that one, because I have to think about it.
Darren, you got one?
Hisoka's gum.
Oh, yeah!
just the amount of ways that he uses that.
Yeah, it made me appreciate gum more.
Yeah. Like in the fight that he has in the Heaven's Tower.
Yeah, how
he takes off his arms and then he reattaches them with the gum to make it look like I can just heal myself.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that character. The dude that was so boastful that he was going to be Hisoka.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about him.
I just think...
I'd say... And then not to mention he had the whole part how he could make it look like anything. So he could manipulate maps and pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that's a really good ability.
Yeah.
Of course someone had to say it. Despite the fact that I said I really enjoy Godspeed, I didn't like Goto that much, but I really liked his ability to shoot coins like bullets. Like, you know how he was holding all the coin stacks in each of his hands?
Yeah.
It reminded me of like a bullet bandolier.
Okay, yeah.
Like, pretty much he was a guy with a walking tank, more or less, like shooting, walking Gatling gun with coins. Yeah. And I thought that was really fucking awesome. Just a shame the dude is kind of dead.
He is, isn't he?
Well, they're not really explaining it that much. They don't really explain it.
But no,
like, they show Goto at the end, but it's the shapeshifter. So was Goto a shapeshifter all along? And did he, like, what happened?
Oh, you saw it that... I didn't see it that way. That is a possibility, because it sort of ended inconclusively, didn't it?
Yeah, because Goto showed up, and then the illusion turned into a shapeshifter, and they acted all happy.
Yeah,
so it was Goto a shapeshifter all along.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you're
so
right.
If so, was it that Goto died, or did he even die at all?
Well, yeah,
did that person even die at all?
Pretty sure Goto did die. They were at a grave.
Yeah.
So,
well, maybe it was like a grave for show only.
But then why would they have him disguised as Goto?
They said Subone said that she couldn't contact him. Couldn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they didn't find the body. Because remember, Canary and all that. It wasn't Canary. The other butler that was with him left to chase after Killua.
You know, with the staff.
Yeah, Canary.
Yeah.
Left to chase after him. So maybe they couldn't actually find the body, and they couldn't contact him either. So maybe they just assumed he was dead.
Okay.
Like I said, it ended really inconclusively.
Yeah.
And they never explain the relationship between the shapeshifters and the Zoldyck family.
Yeah, that is true. Does that disappoint you or not?
I didn't think the shapeshifters had a relationship with the Zoldyck family. I thought they had a relationship with the Hunters, this Hunter Association.
Yeah, but they approached the servants.
Are they?
Yeah, they approached the servants at the grave.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they don't really have much to do with the Hunters Association.
Interesting.
So, hey, maybe I do have to pick up the manga after all. God damn it. D, did you think of your favorite ability?
Yeah, I'm torn though again.
That's alright. Feel free to choose.
So from the old man Xeno Zoldyck.
I
like his dragon beam kind of things.
The dragon rain thing. Oh, dragon dive?
Yeah, and like his really fast punches and all that. Like he had a really interesting battle style that I enjoyed in general.
Yeah, he was the old. He was kind of like the small Chinese dude in like kung fu movies.
Yeah, like he looks really strong.
But...
Yeah. He does have like a sort of cliche appearance. That's true.
Yeah, he's just an old dude in anime, and they're all strong.
But he's
never
badass.
a normal old dude.
Yeah.
Because you have to be badass to live to an old age.
Yeah, well...
Like,
true, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's dying left, right, and center.
Yeah. So it's only the badasses that are like, I'm 100 because nobody could kill me. So I must be a badass.
So out of all the deaths from all these people that couldn't make it, what was your...
Well, I was going to say the other character,
What do you think was the... what was the other character? Sorry.
Kaito's roulette thingy.
Oh, yeah!
Because that ability was really interesting.
And you never saw his ultimate ability either.
Like, think about it. How does a hunter come up with an ability that is almost a hindrance to him?
Yeah.
Like, how do you manage that? Why? Why would you do that? I don't...
Well, do you remember what Ging said right at the end, where it's like, if he knew... if he had to use his ultimate weapon, he would have. Like, he implied that he could just pull out his best weapon when he could. And he might have done after Gon was gone.
Oh, I can't remember.
Like Ging pretty much said, like, look, if he knew he was going to die, he would have told you. But he didn't.
Okay.
Like, he thought he had a fighting chance, and after he left, he probably used his ultimate weapon. Like, Ging implied he could use his ultimate weapon at will.
I can't remember that, okay. But still, like... I guess you could see that in a way that Kaito took everything being a hunter as a sport kind of thing.
Yeah, what you're saying is right though. Like he sees it as a sport, or he likes to make it challenging.
Yeah,
So let's leave it to the luck of draw and see what I get.
That's a definitely very interesting mentality for a job where you risk your life every day.
Man, hunters are weird.
Yeah, they are.
Like, you have the stereotypical crime hunter / bounty hunter. You have geological hunters and all sorts of relic hunters and all sorts of shit. A lot of jobs can be justified as hunter. I wouldn't be surprised if paperwork hunter was a thing.
Yeah. No, and plus he had like really differing abilities as well. Like from the fact that his little one thing he could talk, then he had like a scythe, like really different stuff.
He had a shotgun. Or a gun
a gun as well, like that rifle that we see in the first episode of the Chimera Ant.
That was probably one of the favorite moments in the Chimera Ant arc. Don't know what the fuck Furley is.
Furley.
So, Crack died and came back. He's the second coming of Jesus.
As a woman.
Which person had the best death?
Which person had the best death?
Best death.
Ooh.
I've got my favorite one straight out of the bat, and I've talked about it several times.
Do it.
Okay.
Ponzu.
Oh dear, yeah.
Ponzu, the chick I was talking to you about yesterday, Darren, the chick with the aqua hair and the beehive on her head, and really fucking weird.
Never forget.
Yeah, that's when you sort of, other than the child getting eaten right at the start of the arc, the second shocking moment of the Chimera Ant arc for me was Ponzu getting gunned down. Like, she looked like it was one of those points where I'm still watching Hunter x Hunter and I realize, like, there could be hope. Like, it's not like Walking Dead or Attack on Titan where people can just die. Like,
Yeah.
it has to be dragged out in some way.
Yeah.
No, she's running away. You think she's going to escape. Gunned down and then eaten. Like, fucking dude. I wasn't expecting it. Hunter x Hunter made me say, what the fuck, a lot. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. A Kite, probably second. Because they didn't really show how he died, but it led to a good plot element.
Yeah.
Have you got one, D?
Uvogin.
Uvogin. Oh, yeah!
The fight between Uvogin and Kurapika. I like his death because he basically didn't give a shit. He just said, "Oh, I'm accepting death. I am going down in honor." And he did.
Oh, for favorite Nen ability, I didn't say Kurapika. Oh well. Kurapika has a cool ability. I like the whole Covenant thing.
Yeah.
They have to put your life on the line for it.
But yeah, I really liked Uvogin's death just because of his attitude towards it. He didn't he didn't give a shit that he was dying, and it mostly goes to show the general mentality of a Phantom Troop member. They all are like that. Nobody cares if they die. Like, as long as the spider stays alive, it's fine. They are willing to die for it. They're willing to die for the ideal.
I can't remember exactly, but does Uvogin actually give up the information just before he dies?
No, he says nothing.
He doesn't?
He just says, go to hell, you piece of shit, or something.
Oh, it's like, just kill me. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good fight. That was like, for me, that was the equivalent of Majin Vegeta versus Goku.
And I like that he didn't blow up or just like die in a really grandiose way. He just basically fell because, of course, what was happening was inside of his heart.
Yeah.
His heart got pierced, so you're not gonna see an explosion out of that, but still.
Yeah.
Like, symbolically speaking, he just went down and that was it.
Dude, yeah. Like, man, that was a really good fight. I don't really know what to say about it though.
And of course, Kurapika was like, I am butt mad.
He was butt mad?
Yeah.
What?
Well, because Uvogin didn't speak at all. He didn't say anything. And Kurapika wanted information.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Darren, have you got one?
Favorite death?
Yes.
Yep. I can't think of the name. The servant that refuses the fourth wish, the fourth request.
Oh,
and she gets turned into like a human pudding.
Oh.
That's, is that Yusha, I think. Yusha or Mitsuba. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. The servant that first denies...
I think it's Yasuha.
Aluka.
It's Yasuha, yeah, you're right. Yasuha.
Yeah, Yasuha. It's the first one that denies Aluka.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then, like, that death was very graphic. Where a person was turned into paste.
Graphic, yet not really graphic.
Graphic, not really graphic, and
like it leaves you to the imagination, but essentially it was just a puddle appearing.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, well, that's a thing, and like,
that's a really cool ability. Like, just being able to squish people like grapes without even looking at them. Really,
that's awfully specific.
Well, you haven't ever crossed.
Well, there are plenty of specific abilities though, so I shouldn't speak.
Well, Aluka's was that really an ability or a side effect of her ability? Either way, you're going to semantics there either way.
Yeah, I just think it's just a part of it, but whatever.
Speaking of the servants, Darren, thank you for that. Favorite Zoldyck family member. This includes servants and the one guard.
Well, John already knows my answer.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and say it right now anyway?
I can't pronounce her name. Every time I do, it's wrong.
Just say it.
I'll give you 2 tries.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Fine. He likes Subono.
That's the one.
The old one with the monocle and
Darren,
fucking
you're so
ripped
vanilla.
muscles.
How's this vanilla?
Dude,
She's
vanilla would
badass. One,
Vanilla
she's
would be
old, so you know she's
It's
powerful.
okay, move on. It's okay. It's okay.
Vanilla would be fucking Canary or Goto, because they're like the first ones to show up.
Oh, true.
And she can turn into vehicles. She can't power. She can't power her own.
Disguise.
She can't power her own vehicles, but she can turn into her own vehicles. That is badass. I'm just saying, it's badass.
And not just that, she can't turn into a vehicle and go by herself. She has to have someone ride her.
Lord.
Because why not?
I'm just saying.
I never thought that there would be a Transformers element in a show like Hunter x Hunter, but Nen's a magical ability. Nen is just magic.
I ain't gotta explain shit.
Exactly, it's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm gonna have to explain myself now because I'm vanilla as fuck. I like Canary. I just like the ability. I just like the ability to be able to beat the shit out of someone with a staff. It reminds me of Gambit.
Gambit, yeah.
Gambit.
That's
it reminds me of Gambit and his staff. It's like, smack, you're dead.
Solid,
I love it.
Her character is...
Wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking servants only here. I forgot. This is Zoldyck entire family. Shit.
Well, let's continue with servants then.
Okay, well, servants is an extra one then.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Canary is my favorite servant.
Right, and mine is Amane.
Amane. Oh, yeah, she's pretty cool. She was like the...
She's really funny, and I like how she's kind of like, timid. She's shy.
I think you just like sundares. Or tsunderes.
She's not a tsundere. I don't think so.
She kind of was.
It's tsundere. I know you were going to ask.
You don't remember the
and
airport
she's cute.
scene?
Huh?
You don't remember the airport scene?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
She's total tsundere.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Plus she's cute, so yeah.
Alright, so that's the 3 servants. Now, what's your favorite actual Zoldyck member, family member?
Yeah.
Mine's Illumi. Oh, the grandfather?
Yeah, I mean...
Xeno?
Zoldyck. Yeah, Xeno Zoldyck. Mine's Illumi. Despite the fact that Killua is a fucking awesome badass with lightning powers and shit. Illumi is just a psychotic motherfucker. And I can enjoy that. I like how Hisoka just riled him up and he just turned into a damn demon.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's great. D, yours?
I'm torn between Xeno and Silva. The two.
Yeah, I didn't think... You know, it was hard. I'd say it's hard to pick Silva for me personally. Because just for the fact he didn't really do a lot.
I just like his attitude because he looks really imposing and menacing, and like when you see him and like the whole family ordeals that they go through, the Zoldyck household, he just looks like a really bad dude. But then when Killua goes to talk to him, he seems like a nice father.
That's the like tragic thing about this anime ending now, is that Silva is obviously a manipulating, conniving bastard. Like, he is not a loving father. He's planning something.
Yeah, I know, but like up to this
But you're never gonna see that.
Well,
you're not
hopefully,
gonna see it for a long time.
Well, maybe the anime will continue. Maybe. I don't see it happening, but maybe, or maybe like a movie or something, like an OVA. I don't know.
Like, if anyone like that isn't one of our 4 members, like Diego likes to put
I mean, another movie.
What?
Huh?
Another Hunter x Hunter movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's already 2 movies out.
Sure, they can make more. Why not?
Yeah, they can make more. But yeah, no, the thing about, if anyone other than this, I'm just going to jump tangentially for a second.
Sure.
If anyone that likes Hunter x Hunter somehow listens this far in, and we're 48 minutes in, if you guys are bitching and complaining about him not writing, I can understand why you're frustrated, but the dude has serious problems. People take back problems far too easily. Like, you haven't had lower back pain before.
Here we go.
If you have not had
10-minute
lower back pain
coming,
before,
people.
The
Just
Joey
skip 10
rant
minutes ahead.
comes in.
Skip 10 minutes ahead.
Lower back pain sucks like all fucking hell. Leave the guy alone.
I'm an old man, my back hurts, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got Zoldyck out of the way, you bunch of dicks. Favorite Phantom Troop member?
Hey, John.
What?
Get gut.
Favorite Phantom Troop member, Diego?
I don't know.
If you say Shizuku, I know your intentions are impure.
No, it's not her.
Good.
I do like her vacuum cleaner ability, though. It's pretty cool.
You know, Darren, while he's thinking of it, have you got one that you can think of?
I don't really have.
This does include former members as well.
I don't really have a favorite Zoldyck member, I suppose. But if I had to choose one, it'd be the emo guy. Phaeton.
Phaeton.
Oh yeah.
Just because he's the Sasuke of the group.
I just like. Yeah. Okay. Mine's Nobunaga.
Oh, fuck you!
You were gonna choose Nobunaga?
Yeah.
I didn't think you would choose Nobunaga because he's called Nobunaga, and you have a whole big big thing about that.
Yeah, but no, he's just called Nobunaga. He's not Nobunaga. He's not a reincarnation of him.
Who's the leader's name again?
Krollo.
Krollo.
Yeah, it could be him because he had a really cool fight versus the Zoldyck.
Yeah, he
did.
He also had that ability. He had the hunter's book where he could copy other people's abilities.
Yeah. I changed my answer to him.
Okay, Krollo. Okay, cool.
He's
Diego,
badass.
to round up the emo trio, do you want to pick Phaeton? Because that'd be great.
No. I'll pick Finks.
We can both have Nobunaga. Don't be fucking childish.
No, because I also like Finks as well. Because I like that part where he's negotiating with Kurapika, and he says something, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm kidding," or something like that.
Are you sure? That doesn't really sound like a good reason.
Why?
I can choose a different one if you want your favorite all to yourself.
It's okay.
I can choose Shizuku for terrible reasons as well.
What do you mean? What do you imply with Shizuku? What the hell are you on about?
There was a scene for like an entire episode where she was half naked, and I was expecting you to remember that.
What do you think I am, John? Jesus Christ!
I don't know.
Pervert,
the guy
obviously.
that sends me, the one that sent me, figures going, look at them legs, man. You're the one that started the dem designs inside joke. I wonder if anyone even knows anime what we mean by dem designs. Is that? Yes,
I probably understand that plot more, actually.
That plot. So
yeah.
I expected you to say Shizuku. Okay?
Nah, I'm not that shallow. Jesus Christ. You are misjudging me.
Oh
what
my
about
gosh.
Misjudging me.
What about Machi?
What about her?
I don't know. What about Pakunoda?
Fucking hell, John.
Right?
That cleavage right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, well, Nobunaga and Finks then.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay, so next
Fucking
one.
hell.
We may as well just go down the entire fucking list of favorite groups. Favorite Zodiac 12.
Okay.
You got a favorite Zodiac 12? I know Darren's least favorite. Well, I think I do. Is it Cheadle?
Huh?
Out of the Zodiac 12, do you hate Cheadle the most?
The one that looks like the dog?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yep, do it.
My favorite would be Preston.
Pariston.
Pariston,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
fair enough.
he's manipulative son of a bitch, and I like manipulative sons of bitches.
Yeah, same here. I like Pariston as well.
Nah, get your own, bitch.
Oh, fuck. Really?
No, you... Alright. Stop it. He likes
Stab
Pariston
it?
too, get over it. I mean, if he can't like Pariston, well, officially his answer can be Baby Cthulhu, and his unofficial answer can be Pariston Hill.
Oh, God.
Yeah. People keeping track out there? That's one for Baby Cthulhu.
Everything ends with Baby Cthulhu.
Everything ends with Baby Cthulhu. Jesus Christ.
Yeah!
Here we go. Here it starts. This is going to be a thing, people. This is going to be a thing. Get used to it. Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened, but it's going to be a thing.
My favorite skiing, moving on.
Don't fight the Baby Cthulhu.
Oh, Jesus.
Favorite aunt!
Favorite aunt?
Favorite aunt. There's a lot of them.
Favorite ant.
Apparently, Kite's an ant, by the way.
Well, yeah, new Kite is.
Yeah, new Kite's an ant.
Neo
Femkite. Femkite.
I'm just gonna jump right in the middle here. I'm gonna say Neferpito.
Neferpito.
Yep. Pito, cat lady, crazy cat lady. Quite literally. That's my favorite.
Okay, John, I have a question for you.
And it's not Shia LaBeouf.
I have a question for you, John.
Okay.
Male or female?
Huh?
Is he male or female?
I don't care. She's fucking crazy cat.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm assuming she's female, but
okay,
probably
so
not.
you think female? Okay, that's
well,
fine.
she has a very It has a very feminine appearance. Okay. I mean, if you want to ask me if I like Poison as well, you can go for that as well. In which case, I do kind of like Poison. What's your favorite ant, D?
The koala.
Koala?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like his outfit. I like his deep voice. I like how serious he is.
I like his 10-minute monologue on the fucking penultimate episode.
What
the fuck was that bullshit about?
I do because he reminds me of King Mickey.
Oh yeah.
In the way that it's like a cutesy character and all because it's like a pink koala, whatever. But then he's like all serious and like he's a hitman kind of thing. I think that's kind of cool, like the disparity between the imagery.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Bravado was pretty cool as well. Anyway, Darren, have you got one?
Welfin.
Welfine. Okay, yeah. Got
Welfine.
Just because he acts so tough, but in reality he's the biggest pansy in the entire show.
Yeah, he also had really good moments though.
Yeah.
Wow, like I didn't expect us to just pick one from each of the different categories. Huh, interesting. Well, we've got one more group left, I think, do we? No, that's all of them. Awesome. Well, fuck, I probably should have done this one earlier. What's your least favorite Nen ability? Least favorite. Which is hard, because if it's your least favorite, you have a tendency to forget it.
Least favorite? No, my least favorite is Gon's rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
don't know why, it just seems...
In the terms of, like, in the whole grand scope of anime, it is pretty cliche.
Yeah.
Like, the way it's, like, I guess, founded, or the way he, like, uses it, is very Gon, like, childish.
Yeah.
But in the end of it, it's just a glowing fist or a beam.
Yeah. It's very vanilla.
Yeah. D, you got one?
Yeah, I was gonna say that one as well, actually. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, fair enough.
Just because it's too simple for me. I don't know.
Well, mine was really, I guess, essential to the plot, but I just like Pan's ability.
I dislike it.
Yep, I dislike the whole crystal ball thing, and I hate the fact that she can see anything from anywhere if she closes one eye. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool at the start where she had to close an eye, like when she was an ant. So she technically had limited vision, and there was restrictions. But it's just, I don't know, it's been done before. It's like, okay, it's just another way for exposition without, like, making another 5 episodes.
Sure. Yeah, I see your point.
I'm grateful.
So, yeah, I mean, hey man, fucking...
That arc was long enough, we didn't need another, 50 episodes of exposition just because she could see things.
Oh, man. Man, like, out of all the protagonists, she's my least favorite.
Who?
Han.
Oh.
I mean, she had a gimmick where she fell in love with Gon. She was crazy... pedophile, I guess you could call her.
Batshit cray-cray as well.
Batshit crazy pedophile. And then she got captured and suddenly everybody cares.
And then she was improved! Yeah.
And then she was improved, kind of. Alright, we may as well go with this one. Least favorite pro tag. You got one, D?
Least favorite pro tag?
Yep.
Does that mean, like, including the pro tags that appeared and then went off in their own arcs?
As long as they ended, if they died as protagonist.
If they died a protagonist.
So, as long as they were a protagonist.
So this isn't just limited to Killua and Gon, right?
No. It's good people.
Interesting.
And no poetic good people bullshit. Meruem is not a protagonist.
Right. I get what you mean.
Yep. Well, what do you think about that one? Darren, have you got one?
Not really.
You don't?
Favorite protagonist.
What about the guy with the portals?
What?
The guy with the portals. The guy that went bald because he saw, like, Neferpito's Nen.
Oh.
He was placing portals all around in the mansion.
Yeah. Either him or the guy with the pipe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Really? Least favorite?
Huh.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to jump up straight. My least favorite's Nov, so the guy with the portals. I mean...
Yeah, he's pretty shitty.
He was pretty shitty. Granted, he went insane from something that would send people in... Well, something that has sent people insane in that show.
True.
But he was the most useless insane person.
True as well.
And there were plenty of really useful insane people.
There were a ton of useful characters.
Like, he was useful when he was sane.
Yeah.
Useless when he was insane.
Yeah.
Which is saying something, because insane people are supposed to be erratic. So... You got one, D?
No, I don't, actually.
Well, aren't you just a very happy person? Who's your favourite protag, then?
Favorite protag, then?
Hmm?
Is the guy that what's his name? The guy with the white coat, the pompadour. Does he count as
Knuckles?
Does he count as a protag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him.
You like Knuckles?
Yeah.
I suppose Shoot was pretty good too.
Yeah,
well, I'm just gonna be vanilla and say gone. Sorry guys, someone had to go to the main character.
That's okay. I mean, that is the most obvious decision, I would say.
Well, you followed his and Killua's journey more or less.
Yeah.
And he had a really dark moment, which made me happy. I like people going crazy.
Oh yeah, Gonsan.
Yeah, Gonsan. Is that what they're calling him, Gonsan?
He's always been called that for years.
Is that what he's called? Is that what he's called? Like when he transforms, is that what he's called?
He only does that once, dude.
I know, but is that what they call him?
The fan base does, yes.
Oh, okay, I just would have called him fucking ripped.
No, it's Gonsan.
Okay, well, I just like Gon mostly because he was a child, even though he was doing some really fucked up shit,
True.
and he managed to retain that fucking innocence. But yeah, either way. Favorite protag, Darren?
Does the chairman count?
Yeah, that counts.
The chairman. I love the
All right,
chairman.
well.
He's a badass.
I really like the well, fuck it. I was gonna say favorite villain, but favorite episode.
Favorite episode?
Yeah, favorite episode.
Volleyball episode.
The volleyball.
Not the volleyball, the dodgeball one.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
The dodgeball episode is amazing.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
Why not? The
Because
episode
that's
was a
not
good
my
episode!
It is a good episode, but I'm not gonna say that.
Why not?
And you don't like Kuroko? The fuck is wrong with you?
That's two different things! This is only one episode! It's not 50 of the same thing!
I could watch 50 volleyball episodes. Matter of fact, I watched 25 a few weeks ago. It's called Haikyuu.
Cool beans.
It's one episode of dodgeball if they were superpowered, not 50 episodes of basketball if they were superpowered. There's a difference.
There is a difference, but they're both great.
We have to agree to disagree. Kuroko no Basket is not great.
Okay, fine.
Piece
Only
of shit.
this one we'll disagree this once though.
Oh, this one.
Ah, shit, Diego, your favorite episode?
When Kaito encounters Neferpito and they all
God,
everything goes downhill.
Damn it. That was gonna be mine.
It
It was either that or was either that or the fight with Imogen. Just before the fight, the massacre at the hotel.
Well, we can share.
Okay.
But yeah,
well,
I like
I'll be Baby Cthulhu.
Fuck you, John. Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Oh, come on. You want to look after Baby Cthulhu. He's cute.
So, everyone keeping score? That's Diego with 2 Baby Cthulhus.
Yeah.
What do you mean
2 Baby Cthulhus.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why do I have 2?
Because I'm the host. Deal with it, bitch. Alright, so. Favorite villain. We're going back here.
Favorite villain?
Yep, favorite villain.
I'm pretty sure, like, we all have the same favorite villain, don't we?
Do we?
I don't know. What's yours, Diego?
Hisoka.
What's yours, John?
Hisoka.
Hisoka?
What's yours?
Why? So serious? Yeah!
Oh, man.
Yeah,
We all had
the same favorite villain.
He's perfect. He's not a straight up villain. He's like the Joker, man. He's like the Joker. Straight
The
up.
Joker's a villain.
Why
Man.
so serious?
Oh, man. He's like the Joker, but better. Which is saying something, because I really like the Joker.
Yeah, no, true.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's Hisoka, man. Come on. Come on.
Alright, well, we're going to end it up with...
Swing!
We're running... Yes, because that's why I like Hisoka. Not because he's a total fucking troll.
Because he's a giant pedophile.
There's that too. That's obviously a charming trait. Guys, I'm putting an end to this. What's your thought on the ending?
What's my thought on the ending?
What was your thought on the ending? The ending arc, or just what was your thoughts on the wrap up?
I mean,
Was it well done?
I mean, it was pretty solid. It was good farewell for the series, but it's. I mean, I think at that point, whatever happened at the ending, I would have felt empty just for the fact that the journey was so long for me. But I mean,
yeah. So you were feeling melancholic.
Yeah, but I guess it was a good ending. Like it did what it had to do. I say. He left it semi-open so that it could continue if it needs to. But if it really is the end forever, if that's it, then I guess that's it, and it's not that bad of an ending.
Yeah. Darren, you got any thoughts on it, or you just sort of agree with Diego?
Yeah, pretty much. It sort of. Yeah.
I thought in the penultimate episode, Koala's monologue.
Yeah.
At first, stay with me for a bit here. At first, I thought it was fucking terrible. But that's because I thought they used a 10-minute monologue on the final episode. I thought that was the final episode. I thought, I was obviously a week forward, or I missed an episode somewhere, and I thought that that episode was the last one. And
yeah, that was just exposition to explain the Chimera ants and how they function.
It wasn't even just that. It was also adding sort of like a philosophical sort of thing where it's like, hey, this journey isn't really wrapped up yet. Like, these people are still out there.
Yeah.
Whereas when they shifted from the Chimera ant to Zodiac, they're like, oh yeah, they're around.
Yeah.
And this one sort of added to it, like, yeah, these are actual people in society now.
Yeah.
Like, sure, they look different, but they're actual people.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I like the ending. It did the trope where it didn't just.
If anything, though, one thing that bothered me, though, it felt a bit rushed. Those last few episodes, they felt like they were trying too desperately to close everything up. I don't know if it was just me, but it felt rushed compared to everything else.
I think the manga situation definitely crept up on them sooner than they thought they would.
Yeah,
because,
I guess.
Because they weren't really under contract. They were just going until they decided.
Is that right?
Yeah, they were just going, dude. They didn't have no predetermined end date.
Huh.
So, yeah, when the manga came back and everyone was excited, it was looking like maybe they could do a little bit more. But then he took another hiatus. 2 hiatuses. So, hey, what can you do?
Hey, you say we can't end this until we at least discuss our least favorite arcs.
We did do that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
we did
least favorite.
Oh, we did.
Least favorite.
Oh shit! Sorry. Okay, before I finish my thought on the ending, we'll do that then. Least favorite arc. Okay, Darren, what's yours? I want to see if we all line up. Darren, what's yours?
Nah, Diego, go first, Dago. Go, Dago.
I don't know.
Go, Dago.
Dago.
I have to think these things. Oh, Jesus. The pressure.
It's not like we're asking you to commit suicide or anything. Jesus Christ. We're asking you what's your least favorite thing in a cartoon.
You know, I think I didn't really like the Great Island arc that much.
You son of a bitch.
I really like this. This is only for me, and Darren, I'm going to recommend it to you if you can find it, because it's going to be hard to find.
Bitch.
The reason why I liked Grid Island a lot was because it reminded me of an anime called Mare, M-A-R, called American Awakened Romance. It's not a romance thing at all, but pretty much the whole world is pretty much a game a guy gets sucked into, vanilla as shit, but they had to use items in special ways to survive, and it reminded me a lot of Grid Island. So it's not my least favorite, but it's not my favorite either.
Is that on Crunchyroll?
It is, but the sub version is. Good luck finding the dubbed version.
I think I saw that one on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's a good show. It has a good premise, but yeah, good luck finding the dubbed version. Because that was done by Toonami, and Toonami had a very limited run around then. All right, Darren, least favorite.
Antark.
Antark?
Yep.
Wow, really?
Antark. Hated
Wow,
the way
Not
it
too
ended.
long, I'll agree, but...
Hated the way it ended. Ruined the entire arc for me.
Really?
Yes.
How
Wow.
so?
Ended shittily.
What do you mean, though?
It should have ended when the chairman died.
Yeah, I understand what he means. That's what I was saying earlier. They tried pulling it off, they tried pulling off the whole poetic angle with how, Meadowim's actually, in spirit, he's human, when they could have pulled the card that he died from radiation poisoning about 15 episodes before that. They pulled it out far too long. They made it other conflicts when they didn't need to.
I don't know. I thought it felt heartfelt.
The pace... It was... No, the ending... The episode where he died was fine. The way it reached that conclusion wasn't great.
Okay.
They created other conflicts that they didn't need to do. The pace they were going was really fast as it is. They could have gotten... I forget her name. The blind chickie. Whatever. The blind chess player chickie that they had. He could have got her back within an episode or two. They dragged that out for far too long.
Sure,
because
okay.
they had so many characters doing so many
Komugi.
things. I feel like Komugi. Yeah, I feel like
Komugi.
I'm talking for Darren here, but for me, the reason I can understand it is because they had too many ties, and they tried tying them all up before they killed off Meadowim, when he could have died far earlier. Was that about right?
And then it just comes back. And it's almost like the chairman's death just meant nothing.
Yeah.
At all. Okay,
yeah, I could agree that them pouring the power into him wasn't really needed.
I mean, because, Diego's told me that they needed to do the radiation thing so they could kill off Pufu and Yuppie, right?
Yeah.
But Yuppie was more or less dead to rights until
he left to go help the chairman.
Well, I mean, it would have required the smoke guy to die, but UP still could have died then.
Yeah.
When the smoke, when Knuckles had his
ability up. Yeah.
Yeah. And he would have got rid of his Nen, and then he would have been
helpless.
And then the Catwoman,
Pito,
gets beaten the shit out of by Gon.
That's my favorite part of that arc, to be honest.
And then you're telling me that 4, 5 different hunters couldn't take on Pufu by themselves? 5 on 1?
Well, Poof didn't really fight much, did he?
No, he just separates himself into little things and runs the fuck away. I mean,
for 2, 3 episodes.
Yeah,
True.
it
could have been it could have happened at the start of the episode, and 10 minutes in the episode, it could have been over.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like the chairman died for no apparent reason.
Well,
Other than for them
to
have that poetic death where he dies with
in the arms of Komugi.
In the arms of Komugi.
Well, you could see it this way, though. It was to prove the futility of actually trying to come back, because he was still already poisoned by the body radiation thing. So even bringing him back was futile. So it was proving the point that humans could do way more than just blow up. They could actually poison you and shit.
Yeah, but there's the thing as well. That's the philosophy they implied afterwards. Like, he said, but granted, if he ended as that husk in the crater, that would have been just as good of an ending. Yeah. They didn't need to drag it out because there was Netero, like, telling him, "This is humanity. I'm sorry. This is it," and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
They went out of their way to do more poetic shit than they needed to.
Yeah.
And honestly, it would have been more heartbreaking if Komugi, like, even though it was Stockholm Syndrome, like, never got to see him again. Or never got to hear him or play him again. Like, just leaving that unresolved sort of, hey, he wanted to be her, but he never could. Because of humanity.
Yeah.
Instead, he had to play with her until he died. God, that sounded bad. Hisoka, get out of here.
So, I mean, and like that end, like that last 15, 20 episodes, it just soured the taste of the entire arc to me.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, you've got people that say fucking Soul Eater is shit because the ending was shit. I'm saying the Ant-Arc is shit because the ending was shit.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna dispute it. I mean, it could have been done better. But, hindsight's 20/20, you know what they say.
Well, I probably shouldn't say it was shit. It was unnecessary. I didn't care for it.
It's like the aftertaste to a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
It was refreshing, and it took forever to drink. Man, that aftertaste is fucking killer. Ow.
And with that, we shall end this.
No, I haven't said my least favorite arc, asshole.
Oh, nobody cares.
One baby Cthulhu for you!
Huh?
That's 3 baby Cthulhus! No, wait. 4 baby Cthulhus!
A baby Cthulhu is like the strikes now? Are we having a strike system?
No, we're not.
Jesus.
I just want more baby Cthulhu.
No, this is the number of baby Cthulhus you're gonna have to put on the back.
I found something that annoys Diego. This makes me happy.
Oh, this is dumb.
Alright, so, my least favorite arc.
God.
Hunter Exam arc. Hunter Exam arc, the first arc.
Mm-hmm.
It was I didn't like it at all. I was talking to Brody and this seems pretty substandard. Kids fighting and shit, exams so they can do something. It's okay. And then Hisoka showed up and goes, "Wow, I'm Joker!" Like, okay! You got me.
And instantly I'm back on board.
Yeah. Like, as soon as it took a while for the show to click for me, and throughout the entirety of the Hunter Exam arc. I mean, I understand from noble beginning, or from small beginnings or whatever. But, it was
I guess
boring.
at that point, the writer was still figuring out what to do with it. Maybe.
Exactly, but to me it was still boring.
It
was like I said, I hate saying this, but I stuck through it and it got better. But I still had to stick through a fair amount of episodes.
Fair enough.
And I watched them back to back. I wasn't one of those people that were watching it week by week. Remember the Endless 8 and how people hated that? Thank God I didn't have to go to fucking 20 weeks of this.
Yeah, that's true. Endless 8, that was a thing, yeah.
So honestly, that's my least favorite arc, but I kind of feel bad about leaving this on a sour note.
Well, you still got to tell us your thoughts about the ending.
Oh, right. It does the trope that I really, really enjoy, and it's that they play the theme song. I don't really like the theme song, by the way. They play the theme song while the credits are rolling, and they show sort of what everyone's doing at this point in time.
I actually don't mind the theme song.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't mind the theme song.
My favorite theme song is the first ending one, where it's like, it's vanilla as fuck, but I like the whole death metal at the end of it. It was unexpected. Yep, that's death metal. But yeah, no, I think I love that trope to death. And I think it was a nice, sweet ending to a long-running series.
Yeah, it was.
Even though I only watched it for about 8 months.
3 years, baby. 3 years.
And hey, do you think your time was well spent?
Yes.
It was?
Now I don't know what to do with my life. Yay!
I know what you can do. Wait out Naruto.
Kill me.
That's the end, everybody. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Baby Cthulhu loves you.
Fuck off.
Embrace Baby Cthulhu.
Embrace Baby Cthulhu!
Fuck off.